What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin here on the 1 week time frame. We dumped about 10%. We're at $48,500. Had a lot of liquidations take place. Obviously, a lot of macro stuff going on around the world. But what I want to do is step back here for Bitcoin, guys. And one thing you want to always do is never panic when you're in a situation like this. Most important thing today is to see where we have our daily candle close, which we're going to get into the daily as well. But you never want to panic when you're in a situation like this. You want to sit back with a clear mind and just say, okay, what's the best probability of Bitcoin going here, to the upside, downside, sideways, and plan for that. So right now, what we're looking at for Bitcoin is to see if we can get back up above, I'll call it about $52,000 to $53,000. And what we're going to want is a weekly candle close up above that area. Because this was our previous resistance, we want that to stay support. So it's going to be important for us to close up above that by tomorrow. So we're going to look at the one-day candle as well. But when we're looking at the 1 week candle here, we are still trading up above our 50 moving average and our 200. So on the 1 week time frame, the trend is still up. Always have to pay attention to that. We want to look at the 1 week and then we want to move in closer. If we take a look, right now money flow still is in the green. VWAP is to the downside. So we got a big break on the VWAP, but the money flow still is in the green on the 1 week time frame, and the relative strength is at 47 right now. If we take a look at the 1 day time frame, you guys also let me know what you've been doing down low. Are you still holding long-term positions? Were you stopped out of positions? Are you swing trading? Have you been short? Were you short on this? Love to hear your takes down low. So right now we have dropped down below this 50 moving average on the 1 day time frame. And what we're trying to hold is this 200 moving average, and that's going to be in white here. And that's going to be at $46,275. So we need to have a daily candle close up above that area. Continue to hold that as support. But throughout the day today, we want to pay attention to where this candle is going to close. If this turns in to a really long wick and we have a nice close back up around 51, 52,000, this looks like a huge hammer candle, then most likely, guys, it was a capitulation bottom, and we're going to try to see what type of move we can get to the upside. And what you'll notice here is when we do start to move back to the upside, if we move back to the upside on weak volume, buying volume, then most likely we're going to have another leg to the downside. If we get a nice bounce out of here on heavier volume, then most likely we're going to try to turn that 52 to 53,000 back into support. So it's going to be all about the daily candle close today and the volume of when we do start to get this reaction. And what you can even do is get down like into the 1 hour time frame just to see here what type of buying pressure is coming in. So you can see we had this massive climax bottom right here, and now we're starting to get a little bit of buy pressure. But what's going to be important is for us to start forming. So we had our low, tried to push up here, higher low, higher high. We got to keep our higher low, higher high, and just have it keep working its way up. If that breaks, then we're going to start heading back down. We look to see if we can hold about 46,000 as support, then be down to about $45,000 as support. And then one thing here, guys, I wanted to mention this. I would not be buying off of this, but we have not seen on the 1 hour time frame a gold buy right here. We have not seen that since September 21st, 2021, and that's when price was about 42,000 before we went on a nice run. So we're going to see if this is the capitulatory bottom or if we still have a little bit more to go. All right, so guys, it's going to be Bitcoin. We're going to check out Ethereum quick, and if you get some from these videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. This was a bigger dump than I was expecting. I was expecting us to potentially go down here and find some nice support off 52, 53,000. We just blew right through that, and that typically happens when you're over leveraged. So we're going to have to see. So definitely being cautious as well. All right, so on the 1 day time frame now for Ethereum, we have dropped below our 50 moving average. So we need to get back up above that. That could potentially act as overhead resistance at 4,320. And then to the downside here, we're looking at 3,170 as support, and that's going to be off the 200 moving average. If we take a look at our money flow, it's still in the green, but we are starting to move to the downside, and the relative strength is going to be at 43 right now. And this was our lower high. So we pushed up to our high, low, lower high, lower low. So we're going to have to see where this candle closes today. If it can close up above this support here at about $4,000, wouldn't be looking too bad, but we just have to see how we heal and recover in the next couple days. Because what you have to think about, guys, with this situation, just one moment here, So with a situation like this, it was a great example I heard. So say someone falls out, you know, a window of your house is only 4 or 5 feet off the ground. It doesn't take that long to recover, to heal from that injury. But if you get pushed out of, you know, a 3-story window, you might not live. But if you do live, it's going to take a long time to recover. And when you get these big dumps, you can see how long it took to recover before we started moving back to the upside. So we're just going to have to see how we recover out of this. But I would just say, stay calm, stay patient. Let's see what happens with the candle close at the end of the day. Let me know what you guys think. I love you all. Have a great weekend. God bless.